Trump kicks key player out of his White House, makes surprising appointment. This morning, President Donald Trump announced major changes in his cabinet. People are talking about who's been kicked out of the White House and the new names taking their places. Much has been said about President Trump's cabinet. From the very beginning, critics have weighed the merits and failings of the people Trump appointed. One thing outsiders don't realize is that, when you work for Trump, things can change very quickly. Donald Trump hails from the fast-paced world of big business. In order to succeed, you must adapt in a blink of an eye. It's not something the swamp dwellers in Washington are used to seeing. They can barely keep up with Trump's speed. While all of Trump's allies seem to be the best and the brightest, there is always room for improvement, especially if a sitting staffer's goals conflict with the president. Recently, the president's chief economic advisor, Cohn, stepped down. We heard it was because he didn't go along with Trump's plan for tariffs on Chinese steel and aluminum. Now, an even bigger change has come to the Trump administration, and it's the POTUS himself who announced it. Rex Tillerson, Secretary of State, has been removed from his position. In a tweet, Trump announced that CIA Director Mike Pompeo will be taking his place. Who will run the CIA? Gina Haspel, the first woman to lead the agency. Mike Pompeo, Director of the CIA, will become our new Secretary of State, the president tweeted. He will do a fantastic job. Thank you to Rex Tillerson for his service. There had been long-standing rumors throughout most of Tillerson's tenure of friction between Trump and him. Tillerson had just returned from a shortened trip to Africa hours before Trump's announcement. Trump offered no explanation for the change. A senior White House official told Fox News the president decided to make the change ahead of his upcoming meeting with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Source: Fox News. During the first 2 years of Trump's presidency, we've seen plenty of turnovers. Key positions have been vacated and quickly filled. Does this mean that the left is correct that the White House is in chaos? Considering the mainstream media's terrible track record, I doubt it. President Trump is an uncompromising leader. He picks people who are right for the job. But when it's clear that it's time for them to move on, he's quick to cut them loose. It's what any good leader would do. In government, that's a rarity. People stay in jobs poorly suited for them for a long time. In some cases, years and years. Government agencies are extremely reluctant to fire staff. Even when they are no longer right for their job, they stick around. It's one of the reasons our government is so ineffective. Not under Trump. This move to replace Tillerson comes as no surprise. Over the last year, there have been noted disagreements between the Secretary of State and Trump. Tillerson seemed reluctant to carry out Trump's plan for Israel and Jerusalem. While Trump wanted to move our embassy to Jerusalem immediately, it seemed like Tillerson was the one slowing down the process. Rumors have circulated that Tillerson would be soon to depart, but nobody was expecting the sudden announcement. The choice for a CIA director to become SOS might be surprising, but it looks like a good fit. Pompeo has earned Trump's trust as director of the CIA and has been rumored to replace Tillerson for some time. Source: Breitbart. I have gotten to know Mike very well over the past 14 months, and I am confident he is the right person for the job at this critical juncture, Trump said in a statement issued by the White House. He will continue our program of restoring America's standing in the world, strengthening our alliances, confronting our adversaries, and seeking the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. What might not be discussed much in the news is Trump's pick to head the CIA. Haspel will be the first woman to head the Central Intelligence Agency. It's not the first high-profile position Trump has given to a woman. It reveals his respect and intentions to give women an equal stake in his administration. Meanwhile, the left continues to brand him as some kind of sexist and bully. The facts always prove them wrong. Trump said he is naming Gina Haspel the new director of the CIA. Haspel has served as Pompeo's deputy and will become the first woman to serve as director. Source: Fox News. I am grateful to President Trump for the opportunity, and humbled by his confidence in me, to be nominated to be the next director of the Central Intelligence Agency, Haspel said in a statement.